Hello everyone. I don't know why I said it like that. Welcome to Tarot Between Sisters. My name is Lady Phoebe and today we're doing a YouTube video. And I might add, I'm doing 2 videos within a week's time. That's right. Trying to be more consistent with this shit. Trying to be more consistent. I'm using a new deck today. I love this deck. I love it. I'm still bonding with it. I'm still feeling the energy, feeling how she is. I love sugar skulls. Like I am just, whew, my whole, my kitchen on top of the cupboards is all sugar skulls from like authentic Mexico, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, so I think, okay, these cards, I'm not used to how they shuffle yet when I'm sitting down. Like I said, I'm still bonding with them. So I think we'll just do a general reading again. I do like to do the elements because it does, I find it focuses it a little bit more, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to make 4 videos. So we'll just do another generic, nope, general. Why? Okay. Okay. The chariot, okay. Okay, chariot, 9 of swords, and 6 of pentacles. Okay. The chariot. So just on like first glance of the chariot is about speed, so something quick moving, like swift coming in, and it's mostly about victory, and it's right side up. Okay, so it's funny, I've been feeling this energy actually all day today, and I was wondering where it would fit in, and I think I'm going to do a live on TikTok later today, and I think it's going to fit in there as well. But definitely and it's funny, in some cards, well, no, because, okay, the chariot is a very, like a hero kind of card, right? Like he's coming in and with his chariot, and he comes in hot, and he's coming in, it's victory, it's success. So today I've been feeling very heroic, and I'll explain why. So I'm listening to lives. I listen to lives quite a bit because I fucking love them. And there's people like commenting things in the thing, and I'm like, my first instinct is to be like, he's allowed to do paid readings, like he is offering free, like my first thing is to go in there and like stand up for him, right? To come in. That's what I'm kind of feeling, because look at how he's standing 1 step above everybody else. So he's like, I am the hero, I am the savior of this. And right away when I felt this during the live, I was like, ooh, Phoebe, check yourself a little bit. Check yourself a little bit. Why are you judging? And why do you feel like it's up to you to stand up for this guy? This guy's not asked for you to stand up for him, nor has he been bothered really. Like he was just simply like, he was sticking up for himself in the live. He was just like, I am actually doing free readings, but I do paid ones, and that's why like I have that free reading sign behind me, because I am offering free readings. And they were just saying, I don't know, other things, but it was just that energy that was like, I need to stand up for this person. And that was something that I took upon myself. So I am curious, people that are watching this, please comment down below if you are feeling this need to like stand up for people. And I guess in that need, like, it's not bad to stand up for people if there's like a bullying or whatever happening. But if you think of it, it's the same sort of energy. And I know that some people wouldn't like that, because especially the people that are the meddlers, and that's actually been coming to me a lot lately too, the meddlers. So when there are people that are, I stand up for people, I don't meddle. I'm doing what's right, whatever. That energy is actually very similar to an energy of someone that is like, or like in this scenario, they're just saying, okay, you have free readings behind you. Why are you why are you doing paid readings if you're not doing free readings? So it's like, it's coming from the same space. It's a meddling energy. It's not from a space of like love. It's coming from a space of, I know better than you do. I know better than you do. And so there's like this know-it-all kind of energy to it. And you get your fucking back up and you get your chest out, your chest pops. I fucking know better than you do. I know what's right. You don't know. I'll teach you. I'll tell you what's right. That's the energy that I'm getting from this chariot. So if that's resonating with you, you may need to check yourself a little bit and understand where your energy is coming from, because that, I know, hey, even it doesn't matter what title we put on it. It doesn't matter if it's, well, I'm doing this for the right. I'm doing this to stand, like I'm doing this to, it doesn't matter. It's coming from the same fucking place. And it's a meddling energy, regardless if it's coming from you sticking it, like it's a meddling energy. So why do you feel the need to meddle in other people's affairs? And that kind of goes with this Nine of Swords that's right there. It is upside down. And that meddling, that worrying, it's adding to your stress level. So you're wondering, why am I so fucking stressed all the time? Why don't I get a good sleep? Why do I keep on worrying about things? Because you literally are worrying about everybody around you and worrying about their shit and taking it all on you and thinking that you can do it better. You know more. I'm here for you. But it's not coming really from a place of like love and support. It's literally coming from a, I know better than you do. I know how to live your life better than you do. I've been watching you and I just think we can do better, okay? So, I'm just laughing. When I watch this back, I'm going to love that face I just did. So, I'm going to love that face. And I am not like, this is just you. This is you. Like, I'm literally, I caught myself this morning being like, all like, what the fuck? This person's doing free reading. But it's a meddling fucking energy. It's a meddling fucking energy. And so this is just spirits kind of saying, stay in your own lane, man. We don't have the energy or the bandwidth or the information, the access to information to know how everybody needs to live their lives. I hardly know how I need to live my fucking life, let alone Joe Blow over there that I feel like I need to stand up for. Or I need to like, let me give you some suggestions, okay? Because do you see what I mean? Like, stay in your own fucking lane. Stay in your own fucking lane, all right? Then we have the Six of Pentacles coming. So the Six of Pentacles is like an equal give and take in like other decks. But this one, it's curious because there's not, like it almost looks like he's being buried, literally buried by the tree. Like at first I thought this was actually coins, like old coins, like pirate loot. But it isn't. It's like old Trevor. So it's like, what are you? Because this one literally in other decks is the equal give and take. But he just seems like trapped. Like he literally seems like he was buried alive and then he just died there. And then that's his skeleton there. So this energy that I was talking about could be literally like so fucking overwhelming, but you're not realizing why you're so overwhelmed because you're not seeing what's causing it. Because this energy, like he's literally being buried alive here. Like I don't know how else to interpret that card. And then this deck specifically, they are all skeletons, but even like he got buried alive and then now he's dead because he just couldn't get himself out of this. And it was so overwhelming, like all these other people's things. Pentacles normally is like abundance and like grounding and shit. But like I said, there's no coins in this actual card. Like there's no actual coins. It's like, I just heard, I got buried in all my right doing. Like in all of my do-gooders. Oh, I'm doing good. No, I'm a do-gooder. I help. I contribute. I donate. I do this. But it's all based on what you want to get credit for rather than an actual true expression of care. Okay. We kind of went in deep right away with that, didn't we? I'm going to try to not make this one as long as the last one, I think. Ooh, judgment. Sorry, we were just talking about this. And then Three of Cups. Yeah, you're literally, like, judgments can also mean, like, you were a lie or you're, Okay, this is fucking interesting. So judgment is like, you can think of it literally as judgment, which we've already kind of touched in this reading, that there's like a lot of judgment going on and a lot of like, I can judge better than you can. I can judge your life better than you can. This one's also being called back to life, right? Because it's in other, yeah, like see, there's a little baby or whatever, it looks like a little baby. It is a little baby in coffins. And then the angel's coming to call you back to life. So it's funny because this one I said buried alive, right? Buried alive. So there is, the spirit is trying to call you back to life, but your judgments are fucking keeping you buried alive. So you are being called back to life. Like, this isn't the way you need to live your life with all these worries and all of this gunk keeping you up and just keeping your mind wrapped up in shit. That bravado that like, no, I know right. No, we don't. Not coming from that space, I'll tell you that. Not fucking coming from that space. Then we got 3 of Cups upside down. So 3 of Cups is a very celebratory card, and it's coming together with people and it's celebrating. I don't feel, because it was upside down. So this is like, I keep on, like, I know better than everybody, and it's hard to want to celebrate with someone when that's their mind. When they're literally thinking, I know better than everybody, it's hard to be around that person. I know better than you. So my plans are better. I'm going to control this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be the decider. I'm the decider. And then you should just all fall in line with me. Fall in line. And then people are like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. So then you feel lonely because you're like, fuck, no one, I don't really feel like anyone wants to hang out with me. And then they kind of don't, right? Like when you, honestly, like these 5 cards together aren't really showing a really great, happy time. And again, because that 3 of Cups upside down, that's like super celebratory and coming together and just letting loose and allowing yourself to just laugh and have fun and have lightness upside down. So there's none of that happening. So there's like this serious undertone in this, I want to say loneliness that maybe you don't even admit to yourself. That you're like, no, I'm fine being by myself. I'm fine because whatever. And it's like, but you're kind of not. You're kind of not. And that's okay to not be okay with being lonely. But then what is making it that people aren't necessarily enjoying your company? And is it that you're too controlling? That you think that you can live their life more than you? And then we got the Empress upside down. So there's a huge block of abundance. There's this huge thing standing in front of you and the flow of energy with other people. And this has actually been coming up, like this kind of came up in the last one a little bit, just the flow, the lack of flow, because a lot of people experience a lack of fucking flow. We do. Because the Empress card is all about, like, look at her. She's sitting there. She's got all of her flowers around her. She's got growth coming. She's got newness. There's like, in some decks, this is the pregnancy card. It's upside down. Oh. Okay. This turned now for me. What I said still stands. This may, now we're going into a different avenue. There may be some people that are going to be watching this that have actually experienced a miscarriage, or there has been something happened there and you feel very lonely, and then you feel like you need to control things because that felt so out of control for you that going forward, you're like, I need to control every aspect so that I don't hurt like that again, so I don't feel that pain. That's not the way to do it. It may be something that helps you right now, but if you're able to just keep in the back of your head and know, okay, eventually I'm going to have to let go of this control because it really isn't going to save me. It's actually going to, like, it's going to prevent things coming and people coming into your life, and it's going to prevent you from moving through this. Oh, that took a very solemn turn. And then 8 of Pentacles. So it's going to take some work to get out of that energy. I think control happens very naturally. So it's going to take some work to reverse that. Because we got the 8 of Pentacles here. Okay, it's funny. Because we've got a lot of Pentacles out here. And I just like, well, not a lot, but we have enough that my brain went to this. Because we have... So it's like, I feel, because like if you look at this, he's got this money pouch right here. And so and it's not like he's even holding it like super like but it's just like I have things. So I feel abundance in monetary value, but I feel lack of abundance in friendships, relationships, and then the loss of the child. And this may even be an actual loss of a child, not necessarily a miscarriage, but something that was maybe like a breech birth or something. And I'm sorry to go into that. I really am. And just the fact that we even have in this deck, that's a child there. I'm sorry to go into there, but I gotta go where spirit kind of takes me. So there is definitely a loss of a child that has happened. And so there's abundance in your life, but you're not able to see it because it's hard to feel abundant when that got taken from you. Yeah, and even in the bottom of the deck, we have King of Pentacles. So there's definitely abundance happening in your life. And then we got 7 of Pentacles, fuck. So there's, and then the Tower. Yes. So this is, okay. So there's definitely, your life is being repurposed, reshifted, whatever, to be reignited. But look at that sadness in him. But that sadness is just this cover. It's just this thing that underlies everything. And so it's hard to move forward or be excited. It's hard to celebrate. It's hard to get to people. It's hard to live normally when that has happened. It's hard to get past that and look at life and go, there's more for me here. I can still be happy here. I can still be abundant here. It's hard because that's just this underlying sadness. And I will never say to a parent that has lost a child, oh, just get over it. Just move through it. Phoebe, go fuck yourself. That's what I would say to myself if I ever said that to a parent that lost a child. But what spirit is wanting to say is that even though this is what you feel, literally that your life is going to be the rest of your life, literally this is how you feel that you will be forever, it won't be. You will get to a point where you will be able to see the sunshine and you will be able to see happiness in your day. You'll never get over the loss, but you will definitely be able to appreciate life again, okay? And there will be new things that you'll be excited for. There will be moments where you're like, oh my God, life is fucking amazing. Because I know just feeling this energy right now, it feels like that will never happen. It feels like that will never happen. So it's funny how we took, like, this definitely turned into a more specific thing, but it needed to be said and it needed to be done. Because that idea that this is just going to be your life forever, it won't be. Like, literally spirit saying that you will get that zest for life back. Because I feel like I'm looking at all these cards and I feel like when I look at the deck, I see all of this beautiful, like all these roses, all this growth, all this newness, all this excitement. Life is fucking amazing. Life is great. And then I feel like this thing happened and this loss happened and then all the flowers died. And then just the space, and it's funny looking at this deck specifically because it is a skulls deck. There is a lot of death here, right? But like, I like sugar skulls because it actually has made me less afraid of death. That's why I think I was drawn to it, because I was very freaked out by it before. But I'm just seeing like all this overgrown like rambles. Like there's all these vines and there's all of this unkempt shrubbery. So things are still growing, but you're not paying attention to them because of the loss. So it's like abundance is happening around you and there's things happening, but you're just unable to pay attention to them because of the loss. So spirit just wants me to say, first of all, the child is around you. And in fact, because they're doing this to me right now, so there's going to be a recycling. So if you are someone that has lost a child, and if there is someone in your family pregnant right now, because spirit just did this to me, and that right now I'm like, oh, I got the word recycled, but like they were just telling me that they're coming back. Okay, so that relationship is still there. That relationship is still there. Okay, one more card just to... Queen of Wands, okay. So we have that's the Knight of Wands, not the King of Wands. But we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So there is a revolution of inspiration, and you will get some of your passion for life back. There will be a morning that you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't feel as lonely. Like I don't feel as... because I literally feel like you feel like things have just been taken away from you. Sacrifice to the 10th degree, like sacrifice over sacrifice over sacrifice. So there will be a point in life and I just want to show the colors and the energy of the difference of the card. And just so that you know too, your loved one that you have lost would not want you to stay like you're not, they want you to be happy. So don't feel guilty for being happy. That's what they want. They want that. They want to look down on us and be around us and see that we are happy. They don't want us to be sad on their behalf. They want us to mourn and they want us to release the emotion and move through it, but they don't want us to, I feel guilty if I'm happy because I've lost this person. They want us to be happy, okay? So just look at that energy because that's where the energy is right now. Head hung, like sad blues, like very cool, right? Like there's not a lot of love and warmth and like it's a cool toned card. And then look at these two cards. They're full of life and vibrance again. So just so that you know, that is coming. And my heart goes out to you, okay? All right, with that, it is time to go. Choose love and choose love again and be compassionate to yourself and be compassionate to others. Mwah, mwah. Bye.